Once in a peaceful village, there lived a wealthy merchant named Arthur. He owned several shops and was known for his success. However, Arthur was arrogant and believed his wealth made him better than others. He rarely greeted the villagers and never took the time to show respect to anyone he considered beneath him. One day, as he was walking through the village, he saw a poor old man sitting by the side of the road. The man was ragged, his clothes worn and dirty. Arthur scoffed at him, thinking to himself, "What a waste of life. He's probably never worked hard like I have." He passed the old man without a second thought. Later that afternoon, Arthur had an important meeting with a distant lord who was interested in doing business with him. He set out on his horse, confident that the meeting would go well, as he was known for his persuasive business skills. As Arthur rode, a sudden storm hit, with thunder rumbling and rain pouring down. The roads became slippery, and soon enough his horse lost its footing, throwing Arthur to the ground. His leg was injured and he could barely walk. Drenched and in pain, he looked around for help, but realized he was far from the village. Struggling to move, he saw a figure approaching in the distance. It was the same old man he had dismissed earlier, now walking toward him with a humble, concerned expression. Despite Arthur's earlier disregard, the old man knelt beside him, gently inspecting his injured leg. "You look hurt, sir," the old man said kindly. "Let me help you." Arthur, filled with pride, tried to refuse. "I don't need your help," he said stubbornly. But as the pain grew worse, he had no choice but to accept. The old man led Arthur to a small, sheltered spot nearby and started tending to his injury with herbs and bandages he carried in his bag. As the storm raged on, the old man kept Arthur safe and warm, even giving him food and water from his small pack. Hours passed, and the storm finally subsided. Arthur, feeling better, looked at the old man with newfound appreciation. This man, whom he had looked down upon, had saved him without hesitation. "Why did you help me?" Arthur asked, his voice filled with guilt. "I treated you poorly. I didn't even respect you." The old man smiled kindly. "I helped you because every person deserves respect, no matter how they treat us. You may have wealth and power, but we are all human. Today, it was you who needed help. Tomorrow, it could be me." Arthur was struck by the old man's words. He had spent his life believing that respect was something earned through status and success. But here was this humble man teaching him that respect was something we should give to everyone, regardless of who they are. With the old man's help, Arthur returned to the village, his legs still aching, but his heart changed. He realized how wrong he had been to look down on others. From that day forward, Arthur made a vow to treat everyone with kindness and respect. He greeted every villager with a smile, listened to their concerns, and no longer judged others by their appearance or status. Arthur's transformation didn't go unnoticed. Over time, the village began to thrive even more, as people felt valued and respected. The villagers, in turn, supported Arthur's businesses more than ever, not because of his wealth, but because of his newfound humility and compassion. Arthur had learned that respect wasn't about how much money or power you had. It was about seeing the humanity in everyone around you. And he never forgot the lesson the old man had taught him on that stormy day. Moral of the story: everyone deserves respect, regardless of their status or wealth. True respect comes from understanding that we are all equal as human beings, and kindness should be extended to all.